What is going on, everybody? What is going on? Welcome to this week's episode 142 of the STS Guys. I am Jeremy.
Hey, it's Larry.
Hey guys, it's Nate.
And I'm Scott.
And we are the STS Guys, a weekly podcast where we sit around, shoot the shit, and talk about anything geeky, nerdy, and cool. Happy Comic-Con at home, guys.
I guess we know what kind of... It's been a Comic-Con kind of week.
It has been a Comic-Con kind of week. It's been a week. I probably did that early, but I don't care. I like it.
That's okay.
It's all right, Scott. It works.
It has been a week.
It's been busy this week, guys.
It has.
Been busy.
Well, and the thing too is, like I said, it's been both exciting and depressing at the same time. So I'm like struggling with my emotions right now. So it's exciting just because, like I said, I'm getting to kind of catch up on some news and some panels at home. But it's also depressing just because I keep on getting photo feeds, like I said, in my like memories of like, hey, guess what? You were here. You were here. You were here.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh.
Last year at this time, you guys were in San Diego.
Yeah.
We go, fuck.
I keep getting these IG reminders like, hey, post from last year, and it's all just stuff from the Comic-Con floor. I'm like, I didn't get to do that at all this year.
Oh, yeah, you've got a lot of those, too.
Yeah.
It's just one of those things where, yes, well, and here's the thing, right? Because I want to bring up Nate specifically, right? Just because Nate, like every year, like it seems like he's the one. I'm like, I don't know if I want to go to Comic-Con. I don't know. But now that you don't have the option to go, you're like, damn it, I want to go to Comic-Con.
I would have gone this week. Yeah.
Yep. It makes that next year so much sweeter, because now we've experienced what it's like not to have it. So it's like, okay, now I got to go.
Yeah.
But you know what though? Like it's If anything, I think that we can. I said we have some news to talk about. We have some different things to talk about, and we can make the best of it. So
yeah.
So
I clicked the wrong button.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what did you click on there, Larry?
Chat moved. You do it, chat.
Which one?
Oh, I'll pick one.
Yeah.
Dorksman Raid.
Hey, everybody.
Thanks, guys.
Hey, welcome.
Thanks for rating, everyone.
Yeah.
Thank you for rating.
We appreciate it, everybody.
How about a quick shout out to the chat?
Go, Larry, do your thing.
Right. So the Dorksmen were just finishing up their trivia. Day 3.
Hey, throw it in the chat. Who won? Who am I going up against tomorrow?
Yeah, right. Scott's going to play the winner, so we're interested to know who won. So shout out to the Dorksmen, and thank you for the Dorksmen raid. Shout out to the chat. Let's see. I see Ed, But Wasted, Gary, El Machas, Pablo, Nate. Shout out to my friend Nate. DeLorean, Islander, Ferd, Pops and Pets, Mocking Lazarus, more Pops and Pets, Baby Light. Shout out to Jazz, and Balic Fruits.
Ooh,
that's
a good name.
I like that name.
That is a name that I would have. That is not me in the chat, but that's
Scott. Is that you?
No.
So it sounds like
me.
So DeLorean and Ferd are in there. Josh Lopez from the Secondary Heroes won, Scott. So it's going to be perfect. Scott, Josh Lopez, Ava, and Gary going in the finals tomorrow.
Woo. Well, you know who we're rooting for, even though, we wish everyone luck. We're really rooting for Scott.
I'm going in blind. I'm going to tell you that right now.
Guys.
Yeah. I'm going in blind, and I'm going to try my best to win, or at least make a fool of myself. Whatever comes first.
Yeah,
you know what? Lord Scott for the win.
Lord Scott for the win.
Yes, Lord Scott for the win. I think that's a bingo square.
I think of course that is. So before we get into anything, Larry, I'm sorry. I didn't realize there was
bingo.
That was a roller coaster ride of emotions for like a few seconds.
It was because I was like, "What? Why are you pointing at the screen?" Oh, my bingo ball!
So if you'd like to play along with STS Guys Bingo, Our friend Andrew made us an awesome bingo card. You can go to podcastbingo.com/STS Guys to play along. Lord Scott is a bingo square. It's been a week as a bingo square. There'll be a few more. Oh, and I got to tease a giveaway. Pop. If you didn't see the tweet I sent out earlier, I figured out how to do giveaways on Twitch. So there's going to be a giveaway in a while. Stand by. Can I just talk about Twitch real quick too? Because something really cool just happened.
Do it.
We finally made affiliate on Twitch.
Yeah.
Way to go us. We didn't really try until this week, but we finally got affiliate on Twitch. So now you can sub to our channel if you want. You don't have to. We earn a couple bucks off of it, so we would appreciate it. And any money we get from this would definitely go back to the channel, like for giveaways and stuff. But someone, Pablo, just gifted the first sub to a random person, which just happened to go to me.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I was planning on subscribing at some point, but Pablo just hooked me up with the first sub. So thank you, Pablo, for being the first person to push that through. Super appreciate it. There is a pending emote. It isn't out there yet, but we're gonna have. Oh no, it is out there. Yeah. It is out there. Check out that emote, guys.
I got to pull Phallic Fruits up here again just because he says he doesn't trust me. No giant wall of collectibles. I know I am working on it. I need to find my nails so I can hang my posters.
You know what?
I need my shit up in the air.
So, if you guys aren't aware, Scott just moved, so
I did. All my shit's down on all my shit's, like I said, I don't have it within reach anymore. I had it all right here. So
I know I'm just taking over this podcast, but
yeah, you are.
It's with related things. But check out this cool emote. It's a skull.
Wait, okay, so Larry, let's go ahead and talk. Before you get into the skull that you wanted to talk about, I'm going to derail this for a second because I have an update, guys.
You did not kill my segue.
I did kill your segue because I have an update, guys. I found out what was eating my garage. It was not one, it was not two, but it was 3 big-ass rats, and I got all 3 of them.
Well
man.
Done. Well done.
You killed the segue for that?
Yep.
Because you're killing rats?
Yeah.
All right.
But
guys,
you know what? You know what just happened? So
yeah.
Welcome everyone from Geek Together. Thank you for the raid. So appreciate that.
The chat's moving too fast. I can't click fast enough. I'm clicking on the wrong thing. So
you guys are amazing.
Oh, with headphones.
Yes. Go back to that. What's that
Thank you for unintentionally bringing me back to where I wanted to be.
Yes.
Buster. Yeah, thank you for the Geek Together raid. Let's see. Let's do a quick shout out to the chat. I see Moonchild Saris. I see Zach Bonifer. I see Hogbuster. I see Christina from Geek Together. Thank you guys. Tanner, what's up, Tanner? Spirit Award winner on Fun TV.
Yes,
Tanner. Congrats, Tanner. Longtime friend. Super happy for you, dude. But anyway, speaking of skulls with headphones,
we might have a
skull with headphones. It
what
looks
is that?
different. That is what you get for $5 on Fiverr. Some people make you a cartoony version of your logo if you ask them. So what people in the chat, like Jeremy Scott and Nate have seen this, but people in the chat, what do you think about this logo? Do you like it? Should we make the switch, or do you like the classic STS Guys logo?
Larry,
we're going on 3 years.
That was an expensive logo. I said that wasn't a $5 logo. That was an expensive logo. we hired the very best designers.
Yeah,
Yes.
some guy from Venezuela.
$5 times 25.
The people in Venezuela are happy. So let's see. Ed says he likes the classic. Mark, oh, look at all those. Hey, we got some subs, guys, too.
So I like going through here though. Everyone's saying they do like the classic.
All right.
So here's my thought. I like that as the emoji and for the thing in the chat.
Yeah,
because the classic skull just wouldn't fit very well. I also want that as some stickers and maybe a pin.
Yeah, that's kind of what we were thinking. Right? That the new one kind of looks like it would make perfect for merch, where you can kind of throw the sticker on or the old school black and white skull on things. But that's kind of what I was thinking, was like I wanted something more cartoony. I just wanted to see what it looked like. So
new merch, and maybe we throw that up as a shirt.
Yeah, so it's
always good to have a variant, right?
Yeah, so Mark says keep the classic as your main and keep the simple one for emotes and pins. Yeah, right. It's like an alternative logo. Baseball teams have alternative logos.
That's our away jersey.
That's our away jersey.
So we have our Twitch logo, and then we have our YouTube logo.
There you go.
Yeah.
That could be.
Home and away,
We have like.
home and away teams.
See, we're at home. We're wearing these polos that have the old school logo, and then if we go to cons, then we get new shirts that have the new logo.
Yeah, Jimmy, you're gonna have to get your shirt hookup back.
I will get my shirt hookup back.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
Because we need that away logo.
Yeah.
I'm a sucker for swag, so for sure.
Me too. I just felt like it was maybe time for a change. I don't know.
So I like it though. I do like it that we have kind of our logo, and then we can use that one for things where the more cartoony would fit a little. So that works. Now, Larry, I know you were probably going to save this for later, but there's another little button I've been dying to click on here. I need you to talk.
So yeah, play it, and then I can go into my It's Been a Week.
Okay, so that let's go here. So, set us up. I'm not going to pull the Paul Rudd on this one. Just click a fucking clip. Like, set up what this is.
Yeah, everybody's going to be like, what?
Like, what the fuck is that?
So, I see a lot of familiar names in the chat. So you guys know that this week, and including this podcast, is part of the Nerds Unite network, Nerds Unite Con, right? Secondary Heroes Geek Together, Nerd Portraits, Nerd Curious, Four Dorksmen. I'm going to forget somebody. Average Nerd, right? A bunch of podcasts, Talking Pops got together to put on like a virtual con. So in doing that, like, I don't know, Secondary Heroes got in contact with a bunch of artists. Geek Together got in contact with a bunch of their friends, like Reeves from Bim Toy and Toy Makers and that kind of stuff. We dug back out the Totally Rad Movie podcast, but I sent out some emails to try to get some celebrity interviews. Got a couple responses. One kind of A-list person didn't think we were important enough after they thought about it for a minute. But we did hear back from Shelby Rabara from Steven Universe, who does the voice of Peridot, and she agreed to come on with us for Nerds Unite Network, but she didn't want to go live, so we threw it up on podcast form. So there's an interview with Shelby from Steven Universe available now on Spotify or wherever you listen to podcasts. But she hooked us up with an awesome soundbite that I think Scott should play right now.
Hey, STS guys. You guys are a bunch of muddy-ready clods!
You know I love me some random buttons. Like the worst interview soundbite that you made. Like, I love clicking that one. This is going to be a new one. I am going to throw that in. You'll know that's going to show up throughout random podcasts from this day forward.
And
so I want to give it... Go ahead.
It was a really
fun...
No, I'm talking. It was a really good. It was a really fun interview. We talked, like, even if you don't like Steven Universe, it's. I think you would enjoy it. Right? We talked about Comic-Cons. We talked about her favorite SDCC moment. We talked about COVID. We talked about her trip to the dentist. We talked about Jollibee. We talked about I pulled out a bunch of really great questions. Patting myself on the back. A bunch of really great questions that weren't even Steven Universe related. So I highly recommend you check it out.
Yeah.
What were you saying?
I was going to say,
I miss Jollibee.
It's at the
I'm not
end.
gonna let me talk. We're not gonna let.
Real quick, shout out to GL Faraday for their subscription at Tier 1. So thank you, GL Faraday.
Thank you, Gary.
Nate, no talkie for you.
Yeah, I know. I don't get to say anything.
Okay, let Nate talk.
All right.
Okay.
Not only can Larry shill like a villain, he can interview like a pro. Larry, I want to. We've gone through it. Larry. He definitely got prepared for this interview. It was great. It flowed well. You could tell she was engaged. I thought it was an awesome interview. Please go check it out, guys.
So I feel like we're getting better at these because like we've done a few now, and each one is better than the last.
Yeah,
so I've been.
Larry's always been a pro, though. I mean,
I don't. Thanks, Dave. I don't want to talk to anybody who isn't part of something that I enjoy. That's all. And I think it's easy, right? I fangirled out a little bit and stuff. Like that's just what I do, man. Like I'm not, I just want to have fun. And she retweeted us and said it was a fun interview and stuff. So shout out to Shelby. She was awesome. And I very, very much appreciate her coming on and being part of the Nerds Unite Virtual Con.
nice.
So that was my It's Been a Week.
I have some news.
Oh, you
I
do?
think Jeremy's the only one who knows. Jeremy knows the news, the purchase that I made today, because I'm sure his wife told him about it, or did she?
No,
She did not. We have a new member. We have a new member of the family.
What? Did you buy another?
I did not buy another dog. I bought a rabbit.
Oh, cool.
So my daughter. It was the. We're moving to Texas, so the promise made for when I move was that if I do the move, I'll buy you a rabbit. Well, we made the move, so I had to come good on my my promise on that side of things. So I went and there was a place that sells rabbits, and we got her one of the little like floppy-eared, like fancy rabbits.
Nice.
And
when I was in Austin visiting, right, looking for a house, she did mention a rabbit to me. Now that you mentioned.
Oh no, she's been reminding me of it every weekend. As Baby Light says, Peter Cottontail, kind of. This one, I will tell you, I'm really gonna like this rabbit because I put it on the couch and it just sat and watched TV with me for a little bit. I'm like, all right, we're gonna be buds. Like,
just chilling
on the couch. It's very chill.
That is perfect.
Jeremy's shaking his head. He's like, no, I don't know about this.
Yeah, well, real quick, shout out to Clint Crockett for his first sub. So thank you for the sub, Clint.
Thank you,
Appreciate
Clint.
that.
Shout out to Mark Rosario subbed earlier and we missed it. So thank you, Mark. Thank you, Clint. Thank you, guys.
Mark. The reason I'm shaking my head is because rabbits are inherently evil creatures.
Dude, you just had a bad experience with one rabbit.
Okay. I'm gonna tell my rabbit story real quick. just because I said I don't want people that hate me. It's like, oh, Jeremy hates animals and stuff like that. No, I actually love animals. But no, rabbits are evil. And so I used to have a pet rabbit, right? I said, and this rabbit was named Buttons. And this rabbit was the most evil thing in the entire world. So what ended up happening was, I said it would like burrow. It was an inside rabbit, and then it turned into an outside rabbit, and so it created its own burrow, right? And so one day, like I said, it always wanted to like have your attention, and so it'd like claw you and scratch you and things like, hey, give me attention, otherwise I'm gonna like bite the hell out of you. So one day, like I said, I'm not paying attention, right? I have my hand down. It literally takes a chunk out of my hand. And I'm like, damn, this is crazy. Where like it was bleeding profusely. I'm like, damn, man, this crazy rabbit. And so I'm like, you know what? I can't have this rabbit around anymore. And so what we did was, I said we didn't want to like, give it to the shelter because we didn't want them to put it down or anything. So what we did was like, hey, you know what? Let's let it go out into the wild. Like
It's an outdoor rabbit. It lives outdoors.
We'll turn it out. So this is back when I said I lived in Arizona. And so there was these orange groves. So there's orange groves. There's orange groves every place. And so drove 5 miles away from the house, dropped it off in this orange grove. Like, hey, you know what? You can go and feast on all the oranges that fall off. You can do all this. Like I said, it's a heaven, right? Keep in mind, this orange grove was 5 miles away. That stupid rabbit made its way all the way back to my house.
Oh my god!
It was like the rabbit from Monty Python. It was the most evil thing in the entire world. And thank you, Ed, for siding with me because rabbits are evil. Thank you.
So it made it back. Then what happened? Now I want to know what's the end.
Jeremy had to live with the evil thing before.
This is what the terrible part was. So,
God.
At that point in time, so we had a Saint Bernard. And so we had, so you know how like big Saint Bernards are, right? And so it actually became best friends with this rabbit. And so they did everything together. They were laying next to one another. But as the Saint Bernard grew bigger and bigger and bigger, like I said, he was a big dog. He was a 200+ pound dog. And so like every now and again, I said when you're sleeping, right? Like I said, you have to roll over and adjust, and it may have rolled over on the rabbit. And goodbye, Buttons.
Oh no!
He literally pulled a Lenny from Mice and Men. Oops. I was too rough with the bunny.
It's not funny, but at the same point in time, it was like,
oh my god,
Buttons isn't much better.
Poor rabbit.
That rabbit.
The chat is just gonna be like just terrified now. I think everybody in the chat is just sad.
Yeah, for it's been a week. Like I said, literally just been sitting home. Like I said, bought some Funkos from the drop. Even though that was kind of tumultuous at best for a few people. But then so I got what I wanted to for the most part from there. And then just been watching panels. I do have to say though, I think my only con about the panels from the Comic-Con at home we were talking right before the stream is I hate the fact that they have the bleep out button for like when someone curses, right? So I was watching right before the stream, I was watching the Kevin Smith panel, and literally like every single thing was a beep, 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 beep. Like
it's like, dude, if you do it that much, I can't hear what he's saying.
It got to a point of so bad because like Kevin Smith, like they don't care, like he just like. Larry was basically saying they had to go back through again and redo some stuff with some mutes because I think he used the term fleshlight. Yeah,
I was gonna say that's my favorite one. Fleshlight apparently didn't deserve a beep. They had to go back later. I was like, that's a mute. We got to just mute that word.
I heard 100%. A few other mutes too. That was the one that I remembered because I watched about half the panel right before this, and that was like one of the last moments I saw. I'm like, that's interesting. That wasn't a beep. That was a mute.
So that's been a week. What about you, Nate? What's going on with you?
What did you buy, Nate?
Yeah. So it was a Comic-Con type of week. Figure releases all over the place.
Which bingo square did they get?
They did not get the Mezco square this week. Actually, you know what? I did buy a Mezco later on. I did. So if you guys missed it, Prime to the First, who actually is in the chat right now, Josh, we got together and we talked all the action figure news and exclusives for Comic-Con at home. If you guys missed that or missed any of that coverage, you can go check that out. But there was a lot of releases this week. Mezco had two of them. One of them I was kind of against. It was the Gold Assassin Gomez. It was the Comic-Con at home box. It was like $170. There's a lot to ask for. It came with a lot of extra swag and stuff, kind of like if you were at Comic-Con, a lanyard, stickers, patch, things like that. So I actually skipped that one because I just didn't want to spend the money. But then they released another set, like just unexpectedly. It kind of just dropped. I think it was Friday morning, and it was these gold ninja skulls. So they were shown in the video of the Golden Assassin Gomez. And people normally they don't release these background characters, but they did. So I got that. I picked that one up because it doesn't come with all the extra swag. It was only $85, like a lot less, in price. I was much more willing to pay that. So I'm excited for that one. But yeah, it's been a figure type of week. I definitely missed going to the con, and we were talking about it before the pod, but. I get all these reminders in my Instagram right now, like, hey, this is where you were last year. And it's all these pictures of the convention floor and of me taking shots at the Mezco booth and at NECA. So, I mean, they have been releasing a lot of stuff on Instagram, like NECA, Mezco. So there's a lot of new reveals, but there's never really the same experience of being there in the booth, seeing it in person, being able to just get up real close to it. So it's kind of making the wait for next year a little bit sweeter. And I hope, by this time next year, it's COVID's not so bad, but we'll see. It's lasting a lot longer than I thought.
Hopefully,
but yeah,
normal.
There's a lot of just like checking out the news.
Wait. So, Jeremy, you need to explain your just random thing of generosity here because I'm seeing
Jeremy.
Shout out to Jeremy for gifting subs.
Yeah.
On Twitch.
Hey.
Heck yeah, dude.
Well, honestly, just because, I did it for two different reasons, right? One, because I'm still trying to figure out that's what this whole gifting subs thing is, and so I'm like, yeah, let me play around with it. And secondly, you don't get to choose, so I wanted to see if you could you choose specific people, and you can't. So I'm just trying to figure out what the algorithm is, and I think it goes by view time. I think I'm guessing that.
That would make sense. That's why when Pablo gifted the first sub, it went to me because I'm always logged in on the Nerd and Cheese one, so that totally makes sense. But now more people have the awesome skull emotes, so
yes,
more emotes coming soon too. Now that as soon as I figure out how to do it, you know what?
There you go.
I don't know what you did. Oh, did you throw up emotes?
I'm doing it right now. Yep. Yay!
Emotes.
Fig Force is Nate.
Oh,
yes, that is me.
Yeah.
I saw that Big Force is a moderator, and I was like, "Who is this guy that's a moderator on our?"
Get out of here! But wait a minute, it's Nate.
It's Nate. That makes more sense. Yeah. All right.
Somebody,
you need to ban me from the chat.
Yep.
All right. So we're 26 minutes in. We need to actually start talking about some Comic-Con shit because we're just really just talking about nothing.
We're just kind of shooting the shit right now.
Talk for a minute because I'm going to set up the giveaway.
Oh yeah, so we do have a giveaway that we're going to be doing. Larry's going to set it up, so let's do that.
It's going to take me a minute.
I bought something.
Super mega giveaway.
This mini.
Okay,
this is mini mega. This is mini mega giveaway. So I bought something that I've wanted for a while. I got the Ninja Turtles arcade 1-up. I've been looking for that thing. I've been trying so hard to find that thing, and no one had it. I think it was only sold at Walmart, I believe, with that one. So Walmart had it, and I got the in stock alert, and I immediately purchased it, got it set up. I can say I'm very happy with the little 4-player arcade 1-up, but with the shrunk size, I don't know if you could do 4 players with that. 4 adults. If the 4 of us played that with the size Jeremy and I are, the 4 of us are not playing that arcade.
Yeah,
that is for 4 children to play.
When we were at Jeremy's house visiting, Ian, me, and Jeremy played X-Men or something for a minute. It was okay, but that was with 2 adults and 1 child. So
yeah, there's no way. Yeah, me and my kid played on the 4-player one. I was like, that fills the space. I don't know how we're gonna fit 4 of them on there. But I was like, I'm actually gonna need to get a full-size arcade cabinet now.
How is it?
Oh, it's wonderful. It's absolutely wonderful. Dude, it's the Ninja Turtles, side-scrolling beat 'em up, man. It's the best. It's got Turtles and Turtles in Time, the 2 best Ninja Turtle games.
You know
if
what?
Only
else?
They had the NES one.
That would be cool. I think I know somebody who can make that happen for you.
The NES one was so hard too.
It was and it was super easy until you got to the water level, and then it was just fuck you guys. It was basically the difficulty curve just immediately spikes.
Yeah. All right. So bear with me because I haven't done this before, but we're going to do our first Twitch giveaway. I think you have to be on Twitch to do this. I know we're live on Facebook and YouTube too. It might work on YouTube. Definitely won't work on Facebook. So if you're watching on one of those two, you might want to make it over to Twitch. You can try it on YouTube, but make your way over to Twitch. We're going to do exclamation point raffle because I don't know how to change that yet to enter. And someone is going to win an STS Guys t-shirt.
Ooh, we just got a notification in the chat. The STS Guys t-shirt raffle has started for viewers.
Yeah.
So this cool little
raffle to enter, everyone.
Yeah, there you go. So it's up for 5 minutes, exclamation point enter. We'll get your size and all that stuff. We didn't talk about this yet, but I am going to give a little bit of a choice. You can either get an STS Guys shirt or you can get a Totally Rad Movie Podcast shirt. Your choice.
Your choice.
And
you know what? So I'll say we'll do the STS Guys shirt, or if you go to the STSguys.com, there are tank tops and the long sleeve baseball tees. So we can do any of those ones. we'll give out. Like your choice. Like doesn't have to just be the t-shirt.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Right. I'll send you guys the link. But all right, cool. Like I see a bunch of people entering. Like Mark Geek Together's in, Clint's in, the Scenes. Shout out to the Scenes is in. Prime to the First. Josh is in. Ed's in. So thank you guys.
Jeremy,
Looks like
did you just go potty, Jeremy, or did you just go get a new beer?
Both.
I did two things.
He did both.
I got a new drink, and this won't be the only giveaway we have tonight.
Oh,
What?
Ooh.
Surprise!
Am I gonna have to use Twitch again?
surprise! Yeah, surprise! Giving shit away. Oh,
Jeremy already gave away subs. Now he's giving away other stuff.
Well, you know what? I said it's been a good year. Like I said, regardless. Like I said on top of like I said everything going on, right? Like I said, to be able to hang out with friends and be able to hang out with everyone in the chat, be able to hang out, virtually with you guys, soon to be in person with some of you guys. Like I said, that's what it's all about, right? So it's I'm super thankful for that. So I said I just want to, you know what, we can't have Comic-Con, I said, this week, but let's give a little Comic-Con out, and that friendship, that talking in line, I said, and the friendships that you make.
Yeah, and honestly, like I know a lot of the names in the chat have been on just about every live stream that I've been on for Nerds Unite Con too. So I'm really proud of this kind of virtual con we were able to slap together kind of last minute.
This worked really well.
And it's been fun, man. Yeah, I mean, like it's not quite the same, but like we've got to interact with the people in the chat, the friends from there, our podcast friends like Damien and Trevor and Mike from Talking Pops, right? We've been able to kind of interact all day, man. Like especially like Geek Together and Secondary Heroes, man, they killed it. They did tons and tons of panels, tons and tons of content. The girls from Nerdy Curious are awesome too. Pablo from Geek Portraits, that guy's great. I got to watch a lot of really cool stuff from Average Nerd, and of course Four Dorksmen, right? Just all of our friends were able to come together and like hang out, at least virtually. This is such a good idea. I'm so glad we were able to do it, and I'm really happy we were a part of it too. So thank you guys for inviting us.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. So how long is this raffle going for, Larry?
I put it up for 5 minutes.
All right, so
it's like
I'm gonna give a preview of the next item, the next items. But we're gonna give this away at the end of the stream, so you got to stick around till the end. I said, and then we'll give these two items away. So I got two things. So you know what? It wouldn't be Comic-Con without comic books, right?
Oh,
so
makes sense.
Alexa, stop.
Alexa,
Jeremy had to get in a fight with Alexa on a podcast.
Enough, Alexa.
It's
not
playing music downstairs. Like
I'm not telling you again.
1 second.
Good God.
Yeah. Let's talk about our content. If you haven't watched the stuff we put out for Nerds Unite
We
Con,
plan to talk about Comic-Con stuff, by the way.
we will. But this is fun. Nate and Josh Prime to the First did an awesome figure review. That was really cool. Scott and I relaunched the Totally Rad Movie Podcast. We're back, baby.
We got another one tomorrow.
Yeah, by talking about the Garbage Pail Kids movie. And we're back tomorrow with all 4 of the STS guys and special guest Collector Clint. So that's going to be awesome. We're talking about the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movie, the first one for its 30th anniversary. Yeah, there's a 30th anniversary official Comic-Con panel right before that too that hopefully we're at least able to catch the first half of. So maybe there'll be some news or some interesting tidbits from that. I don't know. But either way, I rewatched it today. I definitely have some thoughts about watching it for the first time in 30 years. I was just a baby when this movie came out the first time.
It was
a 9-year-old baby.
Baby Larry.
Baby Larry.
Tomorrow, Larry.
What's up?
All right.
What time does that go on tomorrow?
That'll be at noon Pacific, and then at 2 p.m. We're going to be talking SDCC movies and trailers, which there really hasn't been much trailer-wise. We're going to be talking movies with our friend Tyler Calvert. I believe he was in the chat earlier. Shout out to Tyler.
He was, yeah. He's out in the chat. Tyler, we got a lot to talk about, so I'm glad there's movies. We can talk movies. Like we got enough movies to talk.
Cool. So back, let's say The A word is quiet now. So,
You fixed it.
So it wouldn't be Comic-Con without giving away some comics. So first comic to give away is a graded comic. This Amazing
Holy
Spider-Man
crap.
number 498. So it's got the custom CGC Spider-Man label, graded 9.2. Get that. Oh,
What? You're giving that away?
That's
Dang.
pretty cool, man.
Dang.
then second thing is we all love, classic cartoons, right? So
Yeah.
what's more
Yeah.
classic? What's more classic than the 90s X-Men cartoon? I said I know exactly where it was. I said when I was watching that,
Done.
every Saturday morning, grab cereal, said watching X-Men. Like I said, it was the greatest time ever. And so how about an original production sketch of Mojo?
Oh my god.
So
Wow.
those two things, like I said, we're gonna give those away at the end of the show. I said we'll raffle those off next. So we'll go from there. Larry, who won our shirt?
Generosity knows no bounds.
Yeah. So that ended, right? All right, bear
Yeah.
with me, guys. 'Cause I haven't done this
Ooh.
before. All right, I'm gonna pick a winner. It should tell us in the chat too. 1, 2, 3. Hey. Thinking.
Dun 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 dun.
Still thinking.
Come on.
The suspense is killing me,
This
Larry.
takes forever. It didn't pick a winner. Yay. Hold on. Pick winner. Prize assigned. Pets and Pops.
There we
Pets
go.
and Pops.
Has one
Nice.
STS
All right.
Guys t-shirt.
Nice.
I don't know why it
Congrats.
didn't work the first time. So congrats. I guess I could whisper to you. I think that's a thing, right? Let's see if I can figure out how to do that.
All right,
We're
so
not
while
very
Larry-
good at this Twitch thing. This is
Yeah,
like
so-
the third time we've done it.
So
Pets and
while
Pops.
Larry,
I'm gonna message you on Twitter.
so while Larry messages and whispers and does all sorts of
And
different
Let me
things.
whisper in your
So
ear.
let's talk
Whisper
some
some sweet nothings.
Let's talk some Comic-Con.
Yeah,
so
there's a lot
one
that
of-
came out.
So one of the things I want to talk about, like I said, is we had a trailer drop and a panel go on for a new Hulu show, Hellstrom.
Oh, yeah.
Did anybody check out this trailer?
I saw it's on there. I need to watch it, but I didn't get a chance to see the trailer. But Jeremy, drop some knowledge because I'm
Yes.
excited. I want to know what this is about.
So Hellstrom, like I said, if anybody's not familiar with the character, it's actually Hellstrom and I think his sister, I want to say, they're the children of basically like a prolific serial killer, right? And so they basically utilize their powers to actually go and actually solve, like I said, crimes, like I said, because of how they grew up. And so apparently this show is actually set with inside the MCU. However, I'm trying to see, it's the MCU TV universe. So
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yeah, I think it's associated with Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. So a 10-episode season drops, said for part of Hulu's Halloween, right? It's actually a horror themed show. So it's a very, very different take and very different thing that we've ever seen from, like, the MCU. So I'm really curious about how this show is going to look. The trailer actually looks really, really good. I was actually kind of surprised actually looking at it, right? So if I could describe Hellstrom as a character, think like Doctor Strange mixed with Constantine. I think that's probably the best way I could probably describe the character.
See,
that sounds good.
I think that's what the MCU needs. Like, the MCU is so huge at this point that, like, they can branch out into those other areas. Like, I don't think it's ever coming out, but New Mutants has that more horror theme to it, and I guess that's technically, I don't know if we include that at this point, right? Like, what it is, but like, Marvel has the ability to do horror, and I'm glad that something from that in.
Yeah, so I'm actually really kind of excited for this show because it actually takes on, I said, a darker turn. The cast, like I said, I watched an interview with the cast. Like I said, they're all super excited about the show. Actually, like I said, just from the trailer alone, it got me intrigued. And so normally, like I said, from trailers alone, like I said, there's not a lot that can get me intrigued sometimes. I said, but the show has me intrigued enough where I actually want to watch it. So even regardless of it having an MCU connection, like I said, I really, really want to check out the show.
Mr. Rosario, yeah. 100%. We need a Marvel Zombies TV series. I would say
that would be amazing.
Yeah, we need it.
That would be utterly amazing if we got that. But no, so yeah, Halloween. I said check out on Hulu. I said Hellstrom, 10 episodes coming near you. I said if you haven't seen it yet after the podcast, go check out the trailer. Let me know. I said tweet us out. Let us know what you think. Like I said, and we'll read those tweets and respond.
So Tyler's in the chat and says it's set in the Marvel TV universe, but they folded Marvel TV into Marvel Studios and they already fired the showrunner. So it's probably doomed.
Oh no,
that sucks.
That's interesting.
It would be good to have something like like Jeremy was talking about, something a little bit different, something that
yeah,
like you can't have all sunshine and rainbows and like
we need
superhero fare. Like branch out, guys.
Yeah.
I really think that's why the Thor movies do so well with like Taika Waititi directing, because that was such a huge departure from what we had expected for it, and it was in a whole different genre, and it worked well. They need to be able to move those genres and get us stuff from each of the different ones. Like you can't have blockbusters every single time.
No, absolutely. And so I said I'm still looking forward to the show. Like I said, this was supposed to be kind of like I said tied with like I said the Ghost Rider show that they ended up canceling as well. So I said it may not live past like I said 10 episodes. I said, but the trailer honestly was interesting enough to where it got me interested. Speaking of like TV shows and trailers, though, probably another show that got me interested, which has actually got me a little bit more excited for the show that now that it's moved platforms, is Vikings. So basically a follow-up to
the new
Vikings, Valhalla.
So it's like what 100 years. So we're actually going to get like Eric the Red and Leif Erikson and all that stuff.
Yeah, so
cool.
Like I said, well, partly the reason why this has got me excited is because it's moved from the History Channel onto Netflix. So that means they can do a whole bunch more that they can't do on History Channel.
So what you're saying, Jeremy, is they can start hacking off limbs and stuff.
Exactly.
You're gonna see mass murder
and showing some boob.
Real Viking kind of stuff.
Yeah, so I'm really excited about that show. Like I said, I enjoyed Vikings when it was on. Like I said, it was always unfair to me because I always like in my mind like said compared it to like Game of Thrones when it was on, even though it's like two completely different shows. Automatically, I just associated the two. Like,
so the look is similar.
So what it was like Game of Thrones, but they tried to stay historically accurate.
Yeah,
like because all the people like Ragnar Lothbrok actually existed. Like those people were around.
Ed wants to know, Larry, have you seen Vikings?
Good question, Jeremy. No, I have not seen Vikings. I have not seen that show.
I actually haven't seen either. I'm with
Larry.
Again,
everyone is really mad that I don't have pictures and shit up on my wall.
Yeah. Steffi Monster was in the Totally Red chat the other day and called him out.
Yeah, I've been called out several times. I am moving, people.
Scott, you're not
moved.
Okay. Yes. All right. Fine. Whatever.
I agree.
You can see here my stud finder and my tape measure, so I can get them.
You got to at least throw a poster up behind it. It's behind your door, right? So like behind your door.
Yeah,
you got
over
prime spots for your Jurassic Park stuff.
My beer fridge and the liquor cabinet. So
yeah.
So
I mean, at least you have a fan, so you're staying cool.
Yeah,
those were because there's no ceiling. I bought a new house and they don't put ceiling fans in any of the rooms. Utterly ridiculous. So yeah, I need that fan, or else this room is way too goddamn hot.
First world problems.
It is 100% in the house that I own.
Texas problems.
Texas. All right, yeah. So those are two of the shows that I probably had my most interest in from this Comic-Con at home. What about exclusives? I said, did any of you guys pick up any exclusives?
Exclusives.
I saw some.
I like the term. I bought nothing.
Scott, your friend suffered from compulsive hoarding.
That's probably true.
True. And Jessica thinks you don't have central air.
I do have central air, but It's also a big ass house, and there's no ceiling fans, and you need the ceiling fans to circulate that air.
I say again,
No ceiling fans, a rat problem. Like, where do you live, Scott?
Yeah. In a
I'm
very,
concerned.
very nice area of town.
I know. I know.
You're moving 9 minutes away.
I know.
Wait, does Jeremy have ceiling fans? Because he's pretty close to you guys.
I 100% have ceiling fans.
Oh,
Yeah.
there's a ceiling fan.
Yeah, no, see, no ceiling fan. Like,
But you need to take that light. At least it has a light, so you.
it does have a light, and there is a switch. Like, I can put a ceiling fan in.
Take the light down and put the ceiling fan in.
To be fair, like I could put a ceiling fan up there. I'm just lazy and have not done it yet.
Comic-Con.
We need to focus. Focus. My house is not the question here, people. Let's talk about Comic-Con shit.
Sorry, Jeremy.
What exclusives did you motherfuckers buy?
I feel like Jeremy got some exclusives.
Stop giving me some shit.
Yeah, so I'll go first. Yes, I did pick up some exclusives.
Wait. For Ed.
Bingo!
Scott just killed another segue, by the way. But yep, Ed, congrats on your bingo.
Bingo Master Ed.
Dude, yeah,
like he's the most wins to date.
The Bingo King.
All right, Jeremy, exclusives.
What did you get?
So I ended up I think that it's without needless to say, I think everybody in our audience is probably also familiar with the same problem. Is the Funko launch went horribly.
Yeah,
like
I tried. I didn't get anything.
It was pretty bad. I actually ended up lucking out.
You stuck with it a little longer than I did.
I did. I did stick with it. Like I said, I held out that. I said I held out. I said I held out hope. I said my shipping, like I said, spun for a good 35, 40 minutes. But then eventually, like I said, it loaded, right? And so I was able to get through and get everything I wanted from there, with the exception of a couple pieces. Didn't get the Black Lightning, of course. And then there's another piece that I thought I had added to my cart, but didn't. And that was actually my fault, right? So
but you got some cool stuff, right? You got like Jack in the Box guy.
Yeah. I got Stanley. I got the one I wanted the most was my Iron Bob. I said Iron Bob is kind of sweet. And then I got all my Anchorman pops that I wanted. So even the scented Brian Fantana. So
sweet.
Can't wait to give that a smell.
Does it smell like Sex Panther?
Is it scented for Sex Panther? But do they know what Sex Panther smells like?
I don't know.
So one girl has a comparison in the movie, right?
Yeah. I saw that Sully had.
I don't want the comparison smell,
and he had a very bad reaction to this. So I'm curious to smell it myself. And so I will save that smell till we had the podcast. I will smell it first time on the podcast when we can all kind of witness it together.
All right, sweet. Jeremy. You know what? When you have that one, you're ready to do that. I will come over. That way, we have two people to smell to give their comparisons.
Brass Octopus has it. It's going to smell like pure gasoline.
It probably does. Yeah. Yeah, it probably does.
60% of the time, it'll probably smell all the time.
All right. So if it smells like gasoline, my little sister would like that because she likes the smell of gasoline.
Ew.
Go figure.
All right.
Are we bad? Like to be honest, the smell is not bad.
It's a unique smell. Are we? We're got like 10 minutes left. Are we ready to do Jeremy's prize back giveaway?
Do Jeremy's prize back.
So let's do that. So let's do that, and then we'll have Nate go because I think Nate picked some stuff, right? He picked up. Some stuff, Nate.
What did you get from Comic-Con?
I can start it. So I'm clicking start. Let's wait a second for it to go live. It's giving me a little man. There we go. Jeremy's prize back. Raffle has started. So do I can't say that word. My God. Exclamation
point. I'm starting to feel the effects of alcohol, and I can say exclamation point.
You're getting a graded 9.2 comic here, guys.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
467, I think, right?
498.
498. Yeah. And the awesome original cell of Mojo from the X-Men. I was there when Jeremy bought that.
Were you?
I was with him at the con where he bought that cell.
Nice. Yeah. So 5 minutes are on the clock.
Amazing Las Vegas Comic.
Generosity is right, Ed.
Yeah. All right, cool.
Well, now that we figured out how we can do this, this is way better than any other thing that we've done.
It's pretty cool, right? Like, it's easy and fun.
This is cool. Now, I don't know if we'd ever do a super mega giveaway like this, but we can do the mini ones.
Yeah,
for sure.
It just means we could do more mini ones. Give away pops and, I don't know, T-shirts and stickers. I've got stickers, whatever you guys want.
We got something. Larry, Larry, you're going to be very upset with me.
Uh-oh.
In the move, I haven't found any of my stickers, so I'm going to need you to send me a couple back.
Well, I will hand deliver them to you so you don't lose them.
Soon, yes. Soon. I'm going to need some because my fridge is looking a little bare, and I'm going to need some stickers to cover that.
Are you calling attention to your room again, Scott?
What?
Are you calling attention to your room again?
No.
Yes. I got these. We'll try this one. I got these pretty dope Texas Funko community stickers that friend of the podcast Patrick sent over for us. There's there's some for everybody.
Whoop whoop.
Nice.
So I will pass those out. Like I said, hand delivered to Scott so he doesn't lose them.
Hyena, you are not getting that splinter. But thank you for noticing.
So, because I still got all mine. So I still got my Funko.
Oh, your Freddies. Nice.
They're up here.
All right, Nate, what do you get?
So I think I said this a little earlier, but I did get the Gold Skull Assassin from Mezco because I had passed on the bigger release. Actually, I was really happy that I did because I saved some money. But I got that, and then I also got some Storm Collectibles figures. They have this new Mortal Kombat Scorpion figure that looks really awesome. So I decided to check it out. It was on sale with the exclusive, and they threw in a free figure. So I got that too. So yeah, I didn't buy actually as much. I didn't get anything from NECA, this is probably the first year I haven't bought anything NECA, but we saw those turtles.
I was just saying, Nate, I told you, buy the NECA turtles.
I don't want those turtles, Scott. They're gonna haunt my nightmares.
I have been texting that you need to buy them goddamn turtles.
What's it called? The party ones, right?
The
concert ones. Coming out of their shell tour, those ones. Yeah.
Tour, yeah.
But
yeah, it's you don't need those.
No, I like the movie ones. I've got the movie ones right here.
Yeah.
I'm very happy with those. And
so as you guys pointed out, though, on your talk with Prime to the First, those 100% are nightmare fuel, and I love them.
They are. They look like Five Nights at Freddy's, characters. Like, they had the articulated jaws.
Yeah.
They stare at you while you sleep. It's great. And thank you to Ed. Ed said anybody that's in here doesn't follow Nate on Instagram, you should do. He's got great pictures. That really means a lot, Ed. Thank you. I do action figure photography. I think somebody asked, Hyena, do any of you do action figure photography? I do at figurefan_Nate on Instagram. If you want to, go check me out. Oh, that's awesome.
Sweet. I made that a while ago.
Just like a real podcast.
So Nate, I'm glad that you did wait on that big giant like con in a box, just because getting that gold skull. Look, you got enough Gomez's anyways. Just to do a quick head swap, and you got same exact thing. There you go.
Exactly. Yeah. I'm really kind of happy that I waited, kind of like you said, because you're paying like an extra $70 for all this extra swag in a fancy box, and I'm more interested in the figure and the accessories and that stuff. And to Jeremy's point, because I have all the other Gomez's, like I can swap it. But I mean, I think the Comic-Con at home thing is still really cool. I'm not trying to dog it. I think a lot of people are really into that stuff. They like the lanyards, they like the stickers, they like the patches.
Yeah.
There's part of me that's like, I'm going to miss not having that Gomez because it is very exclusive, and I don't think they're going to make it again. So that one's going to be pretty rare, I would imagine. Whatever. I'm happy.
Honestly, that stuff was all probably stuff they had made to give away or include with stuff anyhow. So at least it's cool that they found a purpose for it. So I know you weren't stoked about it, but I did see that a lot of other people were really excited. So, everybody collects what they want. So hopefully some people are going to enjoy getting the extra stuff. That 5 points figure was pretty cool though.
I actually did message a guy in my Discord. I was like, hey, if you want to sell that 5 points, I'll take it from you. And the t-shirts have actually been really cool. I like the Nosferatu shirt. I like the Baron Ben shirt. And there was a Pink Skulls Chaos Club shirt that was in there. And they did oh man, Mezco did a ton of giveaways like this week. They were doing all kinds of Comet Home stuff. They were giving away gift certificates for $125. They gave away 5 of those. They gave away this insane grand prize pack to Jason B. Michael on Instagram.
That photo was amazing.
His photo is incredible. Yeah, he did this photo
was really
of
cool.
Samurai and Gomez in the forest, and he's doing like some crazy slashing move. That guy's got so much talent. I don't even match up to him at all.
It looks like a movie.
It was
poster.
cool.
Like it legitimately looks like a movie poster.
Yeah, he did.
It was
some
really cool.
I know. I messaged him right after. I'm like, dude, I'm so happy for you. And he won the Pink Skulls Chaos Club set, which is 3 figures, and then he also got to win a Gomez of his choosing. So he can. Mezco's going to say, "What Gomez do you want?" And he just asked for this one, and I give it to him. So he's probably going to go after a really rare one.
I would assume, right? Or at least one that he really wants. So either way, he's going to get a really cool prize back. You know who else is going to get a really cool prize back?
Who?
Hold on.
Give Larry a second. He wasn't ready.
Well, I was, but it takes a second.
Mocking Lazarus 89.
Oh, you won the graded comic and the animated cell from X-Men.
Yep.
Nice.
Boom. Congrats.
Congrats. So I'm
Congratulations.
to type something in the chat so I can whisper to you, Mocking Lazarus 89.
Larry wants to whisper in your ear.
I totally want to whisper at you, bro.
Yeah. I like how they couldn't be like, oh, that's a direct message. That's what.
Understanding right now.
Okay.
Shut up.
And so Jeremy's Alexa goes off, and now my portal goes off. Good God, we've been having great luck tonight.
Alexa to get with the program, all right?
Yeah.
Getting sick of her shit.
That's great.
Congratulations, Mocking Lazarus 89. I said I'm glad. I said that it's going to someone who seems to be excited for it. So
Yeah, congrats, man. Or woman.
cool.
I don't know. Congrats.
Congrats, Mocking Lazarus. Yeah.
One thing that's comic related that got announced that I'm pretty excited about. It's a comic thing. So, speaking of graded comics, they are remaking Rorschach. So DC announced that there's going to be a new Watchmen sequel to the Watchmen comic, and it's going to be Rorschach, and it's about a new Rorschach.
So here's the thing. They keep DC loves to resurrect dead characters. I mean, Marvel does it too, but Rorschach needs to stay dead. I'm sorry.
Spoiler alert.
It's not a spoiler. The movie's been out for how long, Nate?
Yeah.
It's good. And they bring him back from
That was my first thought too. How the hell is Rorschach alive?
Because it's an alternate version. Fuck no. Dude, let him stay dead. Come on.
Well, and I think that character gets revisited a lot. In the show that was on HBO, the Watchmen show, a lot of it is about this Rorschach army, this army of people that kind of get together after Rorschach dies to kind of live in his memory, and kind of cause havoc and justice throughout the city. But now this is another take on Rorschach where it looks like somebody else is taking up the mantle. But then there's all these stills of Rorschach being dead. So there's a lot of stills of bloody clothes, and it's all Rorschach's clothes. So I don't know. I mean, is there multiple Rorschachs? Is it just one guy? I'm excited for it though, because I'm a big fan of the comic. I'm definitely going to be checking it out. I hope it's good.
I'm super excited about it as well. And also in the world of comics, I can't wait to check out Keanu Reeves' new comic.
Oh,
yeah, that's really cool.
So so Keanu Reeves is drafting and writing a comic book. So
is it just me, or does Keanu Reeves just seem like a really cool guy? I mean,
that dude can do no wrong.
Seriously, he seems amazing. And speaking of comics, The Boys got renewed for season 3. We haven't even seen season 2 yet.
I got we all got our T-shirts.
Yeah. Did you get a T-shirt, Nate?
I did not.
Did you see my text? Oh, you're too slow. Amazon was giving away free T-shirts or tote bags through some website for a limited time. I think they did it yesterday too. So they'll probably do it at a random time
So-
tomorrow. So
So
keep
I'm
an eye
gonna
out.
I'm gonna show this up just to go through, but the title of it is for the email that they sent me back. What to confirm that I got it was "fuck soups" from the company.
Yeah.
Season 2
So
definitely looks like it's going to be the boys against the soups.
I am so excited for season 2 of that show. Like, I love the comic. I love the direction that the TV show is going. I cannot wait for what this is going to go to. Like, I cannot wait.
Oh, for sure. I'm so excited for it. And
I watched
just
the
know-
first 2 episodes of season 1. It was okay.
Oh, Larry.
Dude, Larry, you cannot say a show is bad when in the first few minutes
I said it was okay.
a speedster runs through a person and liquefies them.
Wonder Woman type character crushes an armored truck. All right.
Yeah. It's okay.
And they actually discuss true physics of superheroes, like Homelander saying, "I can't stop a plane. Like I'll just compress it if I try to stop it. Like there's nothing I can do to stop this plane.
Get under it, make it fly. Like no, I'm gonna break it in half.
Like I'll kill everybody on board if I do that. What are you kidding?
How weak a plane is?
I am curious. I'm curious about season 2, and because apparently in season 2 they're supposed to follow the Hero-gasm storyline. So that comic is probably one of the most graphic comics that I've ever seen in my entire life. So I'm curious about how they're actually going to pull it off.
I want that, and I want superpowered Huey. That's all I'm saying is I want the new superpowered Huey. And Nate, I want you to get a Homelander figure so you can start making shots with the Homelander. No, but you need to get like.
I mean, they should.
They need to make a Homelander figure, and you need to have one.
Maybe
or you need to have a custom Homelander.
Yeah, maybe I can get a figure with like a hole in its head.
Yeah, and have him.
Dude, spoilers! I'm only on episode 2.
Oops. Yeah.
Oopsies. I just like having a show with superheroes that actually show what would happen if superheroes fought regular people and what would actually happen to them.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna try to finish it before season 2. We haven't talked about this at all yet, but real quick, Umbrella Academy season 2 comes out at the end of this month too. So, which I guess is what, next week? Umbrella Academy season 2, guys.
Crazy.
Yeah, I'm excited for that as well. That because season 1 I thoroughly enjoyed, and they stayed really close to the comic with that one, so I'm very happy.
All right, you know what? It's been an hour. I think it's time to wrap her up.
Yeah, Jeremy.
That way we can.
Well, first off, Larry, do your thing.
Yeah, real quick, because the average nerd is live playing some Dungeons and Dragons for Nerds Unite Con. So we're gonna raid them really quick. My computer died, but I got it ready, man. So check out the STS Guys everywhere. We are at STS Guys on Instagram. We are at STS Guys on Twitter, and we are also at the STS Guys on Facebook. And I am Larry from the STS Guys.
Chilling like a villain.
ShumiStore.com missed out on all those Funko Shop exclusives on Wednesday. Well, ShumiStore.com has some commons you can pick up, but at least they've got them inbox guarantee. ShumiStore.com, enter code STS Guys, you're going to save 10%. Animated Apparel Company. Those dudes reached out to us about a possible giveaway, so stay tuned. Animated Apparel Company, the best place to get t-shirts, caps, all your awesome licensed apparel. Animated Apparel Company. It's the best.
It's the best.
Check out all our friends. I've already mentioned them. Nerds Unite Network. They're all a part of it. Go check them out. All day tomorrow. We'll be live again tomorrow too, at least 2 times. It's been fun. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for all the subs. Super appreciate it. I'm going to click raid. It takes a second so we can keep talking. Jeremy, go ahead and do your thing.
All right. So for episode 142 of the STS Guys, I've been Jeremy.
Hey, it's Larry.
Hey guys, I've been Nate.
And I'm Scott.
And we're the STS Guys. Have a great night, everyone. Like I said,
bye.
We had a pleasure talking with you. Like I said, hope you guys have been enjoyed. I said the coverage this week, and we look forward to talking next week.
Thanks everybody for all your support.
Bye, guys.
Hey, STS Guys. You guys are a bunch of muddy-ready clods!
Bye-bye.